how to find your ancestors tutorial for beginners crash course. And if you want more details, go through the channel. I've got a lot of videos going into a lot more detail than I'm going to here. This is just to get you started. So tip number one, you gotta talk to your family. If you got no information, you're just starting your tree, you're gonna have to talk to family. I'm talking parents, grandparents, and their brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, great uncles, great grandparents if you have them. So you want to find out as much information as you can. You want to know, and especially since with like my family, a lot of people in the United States, we're a nation of immigrants. So you got to find out where the family originally came from. Even if, if you can't get the city, at least get the country that they're from and about the time that they immigrated. So you want to get as much information, cast a broad net. You want to know about marriage dates, the children. And you also want to get the birth order of the children, because that will help you find the children's grandparents if you don't know that already. It'll give you a pretty good working idea that you could then confirm later when you're doing your search. So that's tip number one. You got to talk to your family and find out as much information as you can. Names, dates, places, marriage, stuff like that. Get as much information as you can.
You are down by one, boy.
Number two. Now that we got the information from our family, now it's time to go to what I like to use. I like to use Ancestry. They do have a free option. There are a number available. FamilySearch.org is always free. There's a number of problems with that, but it will get you started. So you want to be able to start your tree, start plugging in your information, because once we get the information that we have already and we have to confirm it, always got to confirm with the records. That's what the search is going to help. So these are my noni, Salvador Randazzo and Caterina Gargaiano. What we're able to do is we're able to do searches, Ancestry and Family Search. Even the free accounts on Family Search and Ancestry give us access to a lot of records. So you could just go to the search function here and you can plug in names. And you can plug in names there. You can also, once you have the information plugged in, then all you have to do is go here and you can just hit search with the information you have. Again, if you're just starting, you got to verify this. So you can go to search and you do the same on Family Search. Same, it's just different interface. And then it gives you based on the information we have over here, then it will give us some options for documents that we can use to confirm the information we already have, such as passenger list and whatnot. So that's number two. Sign up for Family Search or Ancestry, one of the free programs if you need to do that, and start plugging the information in and start doing searches to verify the information our family's already given us. So tip number three, this is really important. When you're doing the search, you got to keep in mind that like this, they're parts of a collection. So this is a World War II draft record for Mio Bisnono, Francesco Gargaiano. Now you can see right here, this is part of a collection. A really important thing, and it's really helpful for us if we have family that are immigrants. So with immigrants, they tended to go to the same neighborhoods. Now Mia Familia, they came from Sicily, from Carini, Sicily. So they did tend to go to the same neighborhood. So because they all spoke the same language and they had a support system there. When we get into these records, they're alphabetical. So you can see this button here. You can go to the next document and you can see this is actually his nephew, Gaspar Gargaiano, and he had a son, Gaspar, because the grandfather, the nono, is Gaspar. And you can see here, Carini, same as his uncle, my great-grandfather, he put down Palermo, but Carini's in the Palermo province. But using this method, just going through the records that way, I've been able to find some very interesting family connections that I otherwise may not have known about. This is exactly how I was able to find a Cugino who was a really big name in the 1940s and 50s. Actually, was in a few movies. And hopefully he will be the subject of my next video, so make sure to get sub to the channel so you don't miss that. Hey, thanks for watching, and you know what to do now.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.